Oh, hello. So I just got home and I almost got jumped. Fuck. Okay, so this is personal story time because, that incident reminded me that I should probably talk about the times I've been bashed because no one really talks about that on the internet, so maybe I should. So, like literally, like fucking 2 minutes ago, I almost got jumped by two homeless men who were looking for stolen weed, and I was like, "Fuck!" But luckily, I wormed my way out of it. They were like, "Hey, hey, hey, motherfucker!" It sounded a lot like that. That's how they were talking. So I didn't know what the fuck they were after. For all I know, they could have been just after my ass. But they're like, "Hey, you heard about stolen weed?" I'm like, "Fuck, I wish." And then he was like, "Oh, okay." And they stopped following me and they biked that way. I was like, fuck, that was scary. But yeah, no. Since that happened, I figured I should talk about the times I've been jumped on, bashed, or been actually physically come after. Because not a lot of people are brave enough to talk about that, and that shit gave me a scare. So maybe I should talk about things that are scary. So, I want to say like the first time I've been like jumped on or bashed was in high school. Uh, Around that time, like you're boy. I'm a boy. I'm in America, so we like to roughhouse. So roughhousing, I'm not counting that because roughhousing is a thing in American culture. So boys play rough. It's fine. But there's a group of friends in high school I was just with, and there was just the one guy that was kind of standoffish. So I was just, I was like, "Oh, hey, bro, what's up?" Trying to be friendly and stuff. But like over time, like I noticed he got more annoyed, so I didn't get the cue to stop saying hello. So we were just passing in the hallway. This was around 2000 something. That's not now. It was high school years ago. Just passing in the hallway, and in momentum, I was like, "Oh, hey, bro, what's up?" And he was like, "Don't fucking say hi to me, faggot!" And he fucking nailed my ass on the fucking floor, and I was shocked. I just got back up and went to class, and then I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" And it was so weird. It was just, and then I started like, then it hit me. I was like, "Oh fuck!" I was like literally bashed. I was seriously, literally just attacked. I was just like, "Fuck." And the shock of it hit me like at least 30 minutes after that happened. And it was a quick moment. And so, yeah, he got me on the ground, but I got up and he was gone. So obviously, he didn't want to fucking stay and finish the job. So, I just went to class and I was just in shock. I was scared. Because I always heard about getting bashed and like I was educated about it like very young because my mothers were lesbians, and so they were very concerned with how openly gay I was because they've been bashed. They've been through their own thing way back in the 60s and 70s about homophobia back then. It's way different than homophobia when I was growing up. So they kind of prepared me mentally for people who just don't like me, but nothing can ever really get you ready to get attacked unless you're like you take self-defense classes or something. Unless you take like self-defense classes, nothing can really prepare you for you getting attacked by something you can't really change too much. So that was like the first time ever feeling like physical. Like I felt like homophobia, like verbal homophobia and like passive aggressive homophobia and like stuff like that. But that was my first real encounter with physical, I hate you, I want you to die, I don't want you around, physical homophobia. And that shit is just so scary. I mean, it's so different nowadays. I mean, but at the same time, I also live in California, so I probably have it really good compared to some people out there in the world. There are some people out there that don't get to live as openly as I do because they're afraid of what I just what I experienced. They're afraid of feeling the physical hatred of just not being wanted. And that's a fucking scary thing. And I just never thought about it until now, that how scary that could be. So, I mean, always be safe. I mean, shit, I was on my bike just a few minutes ago when the two homeless people were chasing me down. Imagine someone that isn't so lucky. I don't know what we can do to combat the violence in our world, but, you know, I guess just keep your head up and don't let people bully you around. Tell somebody when shit happens, because some people don't. You know, even if you can't go to an authority figure because maybe they're just as homophobic, maybe go to someone that does care about you, like a friend or a relative or anybody, because the sooner you know it happens and the sooner you can address it, the better it is for you. And the more you keep that shit inside, it festers, and you know, and then that's what makes people that express hate, that's what they want. They want you to be afraid. They want you to not be yourself in public. They want you gone. And I'm not going anywhere, and you're not going anywhere. So we're just gonna have to learn to co-inhabitate this planet. It's just how it is. Alright. I'm all sweaty and gross, and I just got home, so that was personal story time. Thank you guys for watching. Mwah! Be safe. Like, comment, subscribe. Blah. Yes.